Lemonada.
Ask me, ask Iliza anything. It's time to ask. Ask me all your questions. Leave them in the Instagram comment section. Leave them on your Twitter or leave them on your Facebook. We'll see them, we'll read them, then we'll give you answers. You know it, I've got it. I've got the answer, you ask me. I'll tell you anything.
Thank you for coming to Ask Iliza Anything, presented by Groundwork Coffee Roasters. They are our partners for these episodes. And give yourselves a round of applause for doing the theme. Everybody's in their pajamas. I'm Jewish. It feels like Christmas morning. Is this what it feels like for you?
Christmas, we never had matching PJs. I got these as an adult, but from my parents.
I was like, Emily, what if this episode goes viral and we have to wear pajamas all the time? She's like, it's not far off from what I wear to work anyway. Right?
Yeah, I work from home. So.
And you flew in just for this. Emily Higgins, everybody. I got this sleeping bag from like a show promo kit where they send you like a knife. And they sent like a lot of like tactile weapons and like a lot of like Kevlar. Like it was weird. Like, are we preparing for end times? And one of them was this. And I was like, oh, this will be so cute if I'm in this. But then I forgot I'm just sitting on it.
Right. That's what I miss most about working for you is getting your free promo
shit.
kits and taking them for my own.
How'd you like that free Groundwork coffee, you guys? How'd you like that? Thought it'd be much more enthusiastic. I fucking love it. We fucking love it.
They're being respectful.
Yeah, we're being respectful. I also thought it would be fun if we did a theme for every show. So this is a pajama theme, so you always have to come to our live shows to see what kind of theme you're going to have. Is this haunted house lighting? Because you guys have it. Like, the light is coming down, and I'm just wondering if I look as crazy as that. No? Okay. As long as you guys... You look great. You guys look great.
It's because these fancy lights.
They're bouncing everywhere.
Yeah.
Great. Well, we're going to get into it. Emily flew in just for this. She flew across the country. I just want to reiterate that I would not do that for you. So I do appreciate... I fly a lot, and I'm like, just catch me somewhere else, and I would not on an off day fly. So I do appreciate that.
I know. You are coming to Florida, and I haven't heard any mentions of you being like, I'm just going to make a little pit stop in Georgia.
In Stone Mountain, Georgia? Mm-hmm. No. She's like, don't say where I live.
They can know I live near the racist mountain. I was just explaining this.
But I bet it's clean. I bet it's nice.
I haven't been in many years. I'm kind of scared.
Really? I feel like Republican areas, they're like, we keep the streets nice, all the lawns. You got a homeowners association.
My neighborhood just like shakes
I said
you down
Republican,
for money.
so the audience went quiet.
I know.
I'm like, don't even say it.
They just occasionally go, donate what you can. And then I'm Googling like what's acceptable so that they think I'm a good member of the neighborhood. And I donated $100. I was like, all these are like families. They're going to be donating. And then somebody asked on the neighborhood Facebook group, and the woman goes, 20 to 50. I'd already said 100, and I'm a single person household.
That's right. But you have, I don't know, you're the youngest. They're like, she can afford it. She's not close to being dead. Speaking of homeowners associations, when Emily was my assistant, I'm not going to say my neighborhood for personal safety reasons, but there's a Facebook group for our neighborhood. There's three. Emily got on every one to like listen to all the women talk, and she would report back. And so now you've not been my employee for several years, and you're still signed in. So every once in a while, I'll get a text from her. She'll be like, "Hey, so and so said that there was a report of like a car that was stalking around your neighborhood. Yeah. You might want to check it out." That's a real friend who gives you updates on your own neighborhood in a state she doesn't live in.
This street is closed tomorrow. Watch out.
Yeah, watch out. I'm like, thanks so much. Thanks for that update. And speaking of friends, I feel like we have a lot of questions about interpersonal relationships.
I mean, that's kind of the show. Different types of relationship.
What does it go for this show? I think what most people want to hear about is interpersonal relationships. They want to hear, like, how do I break up with my best friend? How do I not break up with my boyfriend but tell him that I'm deeply unsatisfied sexually? What do I do with this boss?
When we were going to break it down, instead of doing themes, pajamas, etc., we were going to do themes of topics. So the 4 topics I pulled were how to talk to your significant other, how to talk to your sibling, how to talk to just strangers on the street, and then miscellaneous. So those are kind of the main. Bridesmaids was not one, but that's always how to talk to your friends.
That always falls into these few categories. Right. Like it's always those 3.
A lot of sibling drama, which I didn't put together until I was doing fact finding.
And a lot of mental illness.
Yeah. Which is fine. That's why
we're qualified to weigh in. Yeah, I'm a white woman. I will weigh in on your mental illness all day. We'll use words like narcissist.
I know we do use malicious compliance, but we don't use gaslight really. We try to stay away from that one.
We try to stay away from gaslight. You guys, like, the internet learned the word gaslight, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, I feel like I'm being gaslit. It's like, no, you just have horrible people around you. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we do it?
Well, okay, we're going to do a question from the fans at home first. We'll get to all of you. All right.
They love it. They're like, yeah, Emily, thank you. They love it. They love your tude.
A tude.
They love your tude.
It's my Grinch PJs. Got me feeling real confident, cocky.
Have you watched that movie recently? Has anyone watched The Grinch recently?
The cartoon or the Jim Carrey?
The Jim Carrey one that I base my personality off of.
It's really good. I haven't seen it in a couple of years, but it's good.
It is so dimly lit. Have you watched it? The whole thing is red.
Yeah.
And you can't see anything the whole time. And he's super gross. And we're like, it's a kid's movie.
He's scary. He's popping out.
It's like weirdly sexual.
Because Martha May Whovier, Christine Baranski, is so attracted to him and has been since childhood.
So horny the whole time for like the ugly guy who's mysterious.
I just wish I brought my baby Grinch. I have a baby Grinch.
That just shows to go. Yeah, anything with big eyes. Like we watched E.T. again recently. Hideous. Like looks
Disgusting.
like a turd. And we're like, oh, extraterrestrial. Oh, Elliot.
Yeah, he's disgusting.
Okay, looks like a worm. Now the internet knows. This crowd is like, what is this podcast?
I know.
We're here for the juicy questions.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Meow.
I thought everyone was going to clap.
All right.
Such a sad sleepover.
You don't usually clap for your friends at a sleepover.
But this is not a real sleepover. I drove here.
Right, your mom didn't drop you off.
Right.
Although you have parents here.
Unless my mom's an Uber driver with a 3-point rating. That's not... Which it could be. Women work. Okay.
My Uber driver asked me how to start a podcast.
Your Uber driver did? If you have to ask how to start a podcast, you ain't starting a podcast.
He wrote down the software I told him to get. He wrote it in his phone.
Winners don't ask. We just do.
I was outside this building in the back of his car for like 5 minutes. Like, okay, I gotta go.
That's where you were?
Yes.
I thought you like hit traffic.
No.
I had an AirTag on you, and I was like, why is it hovering? Okay, it's good to know.
We were outside chatting. All right, meow and hello, my favorite pod friends. Eliza, I was lucky enough to see you twice on your last tour. Even met you and Hunter in New Orleans.
Hunter's here, by the way. For anyone that actually watches my stand-up.
It's Hunter.
Hunter's also here.
I put that here.
Okay. Because some people aren't stand-up fans, and they just listen to the podcast, and they don't know that I also dabble in stand-up.
Let's do a poll. Who here didn't know Eliza was a stand-up comedian? Right.
Well, there's only a couple.
Blackness.
There's only a couple hundred people here, Emily.
And they all know you.
We only mic'd the first 50.
Right, of course.
Okay. Go back to the meow.
I was too stunned by your presence to speak. Hope you loved your nice little potato. While my husband discussed that BS audio with y'all, multiple acts have launched complaints against the venue since then.
Was that New Orleans?
Yes.
Hunter, remember how bad that was?
It was awful.
It was real bad. New Orleans, gotta be honest, that audio was real bad. And I do have that potato. And I tried to gift it to my daughter, and she was like, this is weird.
Was it just a real potato?
It's a squish, like a memory foam potato.
Oh, because of the sketch show.
It's a stress tater. Oh, yeah, that is right, from my sketch show.
You just thought you got a potato for no reason?
No, at the time I got it.
You remembered it. Okay. All right. I feel very lucky to have married my best friend. I feel bad for my friends and their partners because none of them seem to have as good a time as we do together. He is truly the silly to my goose. I love our life and our little family. We've been together for almost 11 years now, married for 2 of those. But I just have this one qualm. I am a crier. I cry happy tears, sad tears, overwhelmed tears, anxious tears, plus any of the emotions I can't process while bartending comes out of my eyes after my shift some nights. No matter how many times I've tried to explain that I just need to get it out and then it'll be all over, he just shuts down when the tears start. I don't know how to tell him that I just need to feel my feelings without him getting defensive or assuming he's at fault because he never is. So I guess my real question is, how do I tell him that I'm okay, there's nothing he needs to do, I just need to get this shit out? Should I just cry in the shower after every shift? Is it finally time to start paying for better help to handle the almost daily trauma my job and life in general as an aging expat millennial continually throws at me? Thank you for all your considerations and for sharing your brain and your sweet baby arm.
Look, everyone cries. It's weird when you don't cry. I don't think we allow people enough crying. Here's what I'm going to say, and you're going to get prickled about this. You are a bartender. And I am not going to take away from how stressful that can be, how exhausting that can be, but there is no reason to be taking your work home with you as a bartender, unless you're like secretly also an assassin. Like that can be left at the, like, what are you going home and like reviewing recipes? Like, how could I have shaken it better? There's no reason to take that home with you. The reason your husband
Yeah, husband of 2 years, partner of 11.
The reason he shuts down is because crying is a solo sport, and you're like, I just need to get it out, and there's literally nothing he can do. You do. I will say this. You did mention you're aging. You're an aging millennial, well, we're all aging, but an aging millennial, and we are getting older as women. You know, we're not 25 anymore. So excessive crying, I am not a doctor, but I will tell you, can be due to a hormonal imbalance. Where were you guys? I thought they were all imbalanced. It could be that. I don't think it's normal to cry that much. And it's alienating because he genuinely can't help you, and men like to fix things. And so because you're saying, I just need to get it out, he's just sitting there like, okay, so he feels further and further away from you. And I do believe in the question. She was like, because I did read it, Emily. I had access to that Google Doc. And I went in there. She was like, should I just seek help with BetterHelp? Yes.
I said that, yeah.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. Sorry, I was thinking about my answer.
You were probably talking.
To myself. You should see a therapist because there's an underlying issue here that has to do with stress, and it's coming out. You're like a leaky bottle, and the water's just shooting out of wherever it can find air instead of out of the top. So you do need to talk to someone because it's not normal.
Well, I will say I'm like a stress cry. If I'm in a situation where I'm being confronted, I will cry uncontrollably.
I have stressed you out so much, and I've never seen you cry. I saw you cry once, and you quit, and that's when you quit. You cried, and I was like, "Where were these tears before?"
That's not. There's other kinds of stress. If I have to have like a hard conversation, so I mean that's a hard conversation. Oh, they told me not to hit this.
Touch it.
They told me.
She's crying. She's crying. We got to run her.
No, but I knew I was going to cry when I told you that I was quitting because that's like a hard conversation. Now, I want to know what she's talking about at this bar that she's going home.
What kind of bar is this?
Does she walk in and her husband, who she loves, who's the silly to her goose, he's standing there and she walks in just as like, ah! And he's like, oh, I guess we'll wait for the crying to be done.
It's uncomfortable.
Right.
What's he supposed to do? Like, you finished? Like, he can't be insensitive. He can't ask you, are you done? He can't help you.
Right.
He can't console you. He can't contribute anything because no one can understand the complexities of your bartending job. You need to see a therapist because there's something under all of this. Like the stress belies the ease with which you say your life is happening.
Well, because if it's all the bartending, it's like you got to stop talking to these people so much. You got to make them their drink and move on. You can't be so solicitous.
Are they giving you like government secrets?
Right.
And like, you better not tell no one.
He put so much on me today. Told me all about all of his affairs when he's sitting at the bar. Like it just, you got to draw some boundaries at work. Probably.
Maybe that's what makes her cry. We should have a button that like is just says see a therapist. Like it should be a little brain. And it just says, I'll make you a super bill.
I have still
See, they've all had therapy. You wouldn't get that joke if you hadn't had it.
I have the Staples Easy button from our
Bring that next time.
Podcast. I brought it to the last set of live shows.
Can you get it FedExed overnight for the shows tomorrow?
Ask my parents, please dig through all my drawers.
Something's going on. You need to see a therapist because you're alienating your husband who just wants to help. And you spend so much time crying that he doesn't know how to help you. And it hurts his feelings.
Or is it offensive to say, can you just go in the other room and cry? She's saying he doesn't know what to do and she just needs to get it out. Can you go in the room and close the door and cry and then go out and be like,
during sex? No, you can't.
No.
She's crying for everything.
But she's saying she gets home and she's like, I just need to get out these tears and then I'll be okay.
That's not normal. And you don't deserve to live that way. Also, I've spoken.
I was really worried you were going to stop sooner in that sentence and just say you don't deserve to live. And I was glad it kept going.
The amount of times I have wanted to say that to people just in my life.
I know that you would like to say that to
but
people.
Not here. You do deserve to live.
Never here.
We don't deserve to walk through this life, and I can tell you as someone who feels miserable a lot, you don't deserve to walk through this life feeling that bad. So talk to someone. Crying that much is not normal.
Fair.
And I know we're not in Southern California. It's like, oh my God, that's the way you're experiencing it. Your tears are beautiful. It's exhausting. You're a mental health. This is my impression of the comment section, like mental health.
I'm trying to think if I've seen you cry. I guess I have. Not that
like
much.
Earlier today. Oh yeah. People are always like, you're so closed off. You only open. I will cry in front of anyone. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm an artist. You can see this. Like, do I look pretty? Every girl's fun. Remember in your 20s, you cry and you'd be like, does it look good? No one? Never?
So there we go. There we go.
When you cry, if you have light eyes, they get even lighter.
My eyes are don't know. I'm sorry.
Two beady pools of judgment.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the truth. We all like to take micro breaks throughout the day. And sometimes I get tired of doom scrolling. And so when I want to take a break, but I still want to be on my phone,
I like to play a game. Cookie Jam is a free match 3 game you play on your phone or your tablet. You just match 3 cookies or candy to clear the board and solve puzzles, and it is so satisfying. It's satisfying to crush levels. It's satisfying to match up the little cookies and cakes and make them disappear. Plus, let's be honest, it's fun to look at baked goods. Explore the world of Cookie Jam with Chef Panda and his adorable panda family as you swap, crush, and jam your way through fantastical bakery-themed islands. I mean, who wouldn't want to escape to a bakery-themed island, especially with the way the world is going? You can score big with explosive cookie matches, powerful boosters, and daily rewards. Join limited-time events to win sweet prizes and speed through the puzzles. Get in the game, the cookie game. You deserve a treat. Join the over 100 million Match 3 players and download Cookie Jam today.
Hey, Julia Louis-Dreyfus here. If you listen to me on my Wiser Than Me podcast, you probably already know that I'm an investor and an evangelist for the Mill Food Recycler. There are a lot of reasons to love Mill, but for me, it's all about the impact. Keeping food out of the garbage is one of the most powerful things we can do to help the planet every single day. We're talking banana peels, carrot tops, old takeout. When that stuff heads to the landfill, it becomes a huge driver of climate change. If you already compost, great. But of course, there's the smell, the flies, the running to the curb every day with a little leaking compost bag made of cornstarch. That's where Mill comes in. It makes keeping food out of the trash as easy as dropping it in. It can handle nearly anything, from a turkey carcass to like 20 avocado pits. It works automatically while you sleep. You can keep filling it for weeks, and it never, ever smells. Mill makes dry, nutrient-rich grounds that you can use in your garden, add to your compost, feed to your chickens, or Mill can get them back to a small farm for you. But you kind of have to live with Mill to really get it, and that's why they offer a risk-free trial. Go to mill.com/wiser for an exclusive offer.
All right, let's do an audience
blue eyes
question.
that look really pretty when you cry.
We're
green.
We're moving on to them. We have a Julie who has 38. Is that okay? I'm sorry, that's your identifier. But okay,
Can we show
we can get
your
a
cute
microphone?
pajamas? Yeah. It would be weird if you wore these just like regular on a Friday night. Maybe come stand here in this fashion island.
Oh, that's the Fashion Island.
We got her a mic.
Those are
Hold on.
custom.
Don't say
Okay,
anything
I'm
until we
sorry.
get you
I'm
a
too
mic.
excited.
Okay. She's miraculously here.
Julie.
Hi.
Hi.
Huge fan.
Mic's not on. Oh, stop clapping for her. The mic's not on. We're gonna have to feign that enthusiasm again. Is it on? You say. I'm sorry. You have to say something.
Hi.
Oh,
No, but someone's getting robbed outside. So welcome to Sunset Boulevard.
do you want to wait till they stop outside, or
No, let's go over the car alarm. You know what? Let's just go with it. It's a live show, baby.
All right.
This is showbiz. This is showbiz.
So this is my dog Wilson. He's a wiener dog, and he listens to your podcast with me. So when I get upset, he comes and he comforts me.
Oh, you get upset listening to the podcast?
No, but like I think about my own stuff.
Yeah.
And like so, he's my comfort animal.
That's
I
what
love
the
your-
bartender should get. A dog.
dog?
For when she cries, you can wipe your snot on its fur. Okay.
So my boyfriend is a little bit older. He's 42. His birthday is actually next month, and we've been together for 2 years. I've tried talking to him about moving in with him, and like the conversation seems to like overwhelm him to the point where like I don't want to have it because that leads to like a negative experience between us. So I'm trying to figure out how to approach the conversation without overwhelming him, but also like. I was talking to her about should we break up? Should I?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Wait. Okay, wait. No. How long have you been together?
How old are you and how long have you been together?
So we've been together for 2.5 years in October. So
How old is he?
he's gonna be 42 next month.
And you're how old?
38.
Break up with him yesterday. I'm sorry. You seem so sweet and like you deserve someone, especially if you've had those conversations before. It would be different if you got together. You're like, we're nonconformists. I don't know if you want kids. Do you want kids?
I want a kid, but I could tell that he's kind of.
This is not the guy.
What?
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
He's
I
too
came here
old.
for your opinions.
Yes. It's not an opinion. I'm so sorry. It's a fact. It's a fact. Because it would be different, again, if you got together and you both didn't want it and then you change your mind. But you've been trying to have the fact that you trying to broach a conversation about making his life better and then it makes him uncomfortable and then the rest of your day is ruined is indicative of the type of relationship you will have with this person once you do live together. Thank you.
I think also... that's also like the future. So let's say you break up, great. But right now, do you want to live with someone who doesn't really want to live with you?
That's the part that I don't like the negative
where you're like,
experience.
And you don't want to
convince him, right?
And you don't
Like,
want to ultimatum him
right.
into it. That's gross
the part
too.
issue,
How is he with Wilson?
Oh, he loves Wilson.
All right.
Sometimes when I offer to like go visit, he's like, "I'll take the dog, and you could just go home."
Okay.
Ew.
I'm a little more.
What does he do?
We're both. He works for the VA. He's a veteran.
Okay,
Good job,
well,
Annie likes
maybe you're the
animals.
problem. We love him now. We can't disparage our veterans. He's immature, and you know what? I gotta be honest. Even if you did give him an ultimatum, which I think is such a disgusting thing for a woman to have to do because it always makes you look ugly.
Right.
You don't want to be with someone that you threatened.
Yeah.
So the answer is it's over unless you miraculously come home. Thank you. This woman has been clapping for me this whole time. I need you. Unless you came home today and he was like, I really fucked up, baby. And I've been thinking about it on my own without any input. It's over. I think you know it's over because you're smiling too.
Well, you're not. Yeah, right. You came here.
It's just I've been battling over this. I've been wanting to write it. That's why he's not with me tonight because I didn't want him to.
I know you're not him. I didn't think. I was like, is that him?
Would
I
you
don't
have
see
given-
gender. Is that
if he
him?
was- If he sat right there, Eliza, would you give her the same advice? Because I think you would.
Oh, I wish he was here. I absolutely would. I'd be like, you don't get points just because you escorted her to this taping. Absolutely not. You're so much better. I don't even know you. You could be awful, but you are better than that. You're pretty great because you're listening to this podcast. Yeah. Julie or Julia?
Julie.
Julie. I don't know when to end it. Yes! That's our advice.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Break up with him. I'll take this.
Oh, we're going to take that.
She's like, where do I go? Oh, and the
and matching
socks. Are these
socks.
compression socks? Yeah, good. That's
Good.
good.
That's good
It's
for
good.
you.
As we get older, it's good. Your boyfriend knows because he's 100. Okay. Thank you. Oh, wait, I'm 42. In my mind, I was like, yeah, because we're in our 30s. Your boyfriend and I are the same age. And I would move in with you.
Well, we're going to go from Julie to,
so
do
weird
we
to think
have
about.
Julia here for a confession?
Julie and Julia. Remember that movie with the weird wigs? Come on up.
Julia, if you can come to the front, we're going to do confessions.
All right, Julia, let's hear it.
Okay, so I have a pretty prominent studio job here in Hollywood. So
I'm so sorry. But hold on. Do we want to give her the option about the pixelated
Oh,
thing?
we can blur you later if you'd like.
oh, it's fine.
Oh,
Yeah?
great. Excellent.
Not to be ageist or anything, but there's no way he listens
There's no
to
way?
this. No way.
Are you sure you want to do that? Because how old are you?
I'm 27.
No, I'm going to help you. I'm going to guard you against your future self. As someone who has done like a lot of weird things on the internet, I'm like, it won't ever matter. Should we put a paper bag on your head? You have a
We'll
choice.
blur.
As your We Are Big Sister.
We're gonna need to know ahead of time, so because we're gonna have to blow the budget on the pixelation.
I will blow my budget on save because if you work for a studio head, that means I'm going to need a job from you in a few years. And
Wait,
so
you have to keep your job.
yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
We're going to end up pixelating your voice.
You can keep voice and name, so you'll know it's you and you can tell people, and you'll be in the audio, but your
still
face won't be there in case a screen cap goes really viral.
I still
of,
don't
like,
think you're gonna wanna do that.
studio worker sticks it to the man.
I think we should change your name, your voice, and your face because even though this is a small show, I'm still famous enough that this would end up like fucking
Okay,
me.
what's
So-
your alt name?
Ooh, what's your
what do I look like to you, do you think?
like
Did you like any of those that were thrown out?
Sure.
I heard Cassie.
Let's go
Becca,
Cassie.
Beatrice.
Cassie's good.
Cassie.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, this is
Okay.
Cassie.
Hey you guys, this is Cassie.
Yes, thank you.
You look like a Cassie.
Oh, good. Thank you. So I am an executive assistant at a studio in Hollywood, and my boss is just not great overall, and the entire team knows it, and it's just in the way that he speaks to people. So, when he's like, it's not yelling, it's more like lecturing. And when I get these sorts of talks, I just like to do just very small subversions to his day. So, like, I will go into his Google Chrome and I will forget all of his passwords. Or
Doesn't that make your job harder?
I mean, he a random thing that is a problem. I do things on purpose that will not end up like making me do more work.
Right.
So it's like, just the password thing is for real because he can't do anything. He can't remember a password. But like, I shouldn't know your password anyways. So yeah, it's stuff like that. Like, I'll make his lunch just a little bit further so that he's just a little bit late.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I'll make sure, his door is locked and I don't have the key. Have to call security. Like, so he's just late. So it's nothing that would ever fall back on me. It's nothing that's ever detrimental to the team or anything at large, but just inconveniences.
Wait, tell the headphones one, because I read your question.
Oh, yes. Well, so the headphones, is it the unpairing? Because there's...
I like tangle.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I will tangle his headphones because he doesn't wear, like, AirPods. I'll go into his desk drawer and just at the end of the day, just, like, fuddle them up.
This one's judging you. I'm watching this go by. She's like, that's my dad. My dad had to drive to Santa Monica for lunch. Who said that? And you're forgetting, I think, the coffee.
Yes. So... he notoriously is known for wanting Starbucks late in the day, like at 4 p.m. And he's like, yep, make sure it's, not caffeinated. And I'll be like, sweet dreams, and just pour the regular. So be nice to your executive assistant.
Be nice
to your team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, that's so satisfying. That's what Confessions is for.
Cassie, you are all of us. That is the workers'
you
uprising.
have an assistant.
That is the workers' uprising. No, but those are the small things that we all wish we could do. Like, I worked with a writer and we were at a studio. We were at a network and we were going to pitch this show, and he was all excited, and I got us both iced coffees. I think I told us on the podcast, both iced coffees. This guy, the nicest guy you've ever met. And he's a dad, and he's just like a happy guy. And he drank like half his iced coffee and he set it on the ground, and they called us in. This is at a big network. And I was like, oh, did you want the rest of your iced coffee? And he turns around and he just goes, they didn't pick up my pilot last year. Fuck them. And it was just this, like, now granted, it's just like the cleaning lady has to pick it up, but it's like these low-key retribution things. You're like, this is for me. So I vibe with what you're saying, Cassie. Little things.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to turn the light off while you were in the bathroom. Little things. If it hurts no one. What?
Yeah.
What, are you so...
I'm just thinking if we're going to do a new segment next or one more question.
We should definitely do one more question.
Yeah.
You're going to inspire... I just want to say she inspired people. There are a lot of executive assistants watching this,
Be
like,
nice.
taking notes of how to, like, fuck with people but not, like, hurt them.
Be
Right?
nice. Yeah.
So be nice. Counterpoint, as a boss, sometimes we are nice, and, like, you guys just always want more.
See, this is you better think about what can be done by those who have
never enough.
all of your passwords and all of your... Probably your security code is the same.
You still have my password, you little
I have
creep.
everything. Yeah.
Look at her.
You haven't changed. Yeah.
I flew you here, coach. I'm sorry. I just thought it would be nice.
Such a huge fan of the podcast. I love you and Emily. So my brother and sister-in-law have a daughter who me and my husband have spoiled and spent so much time with. Then 9 years later, we have our own son, and he hardly knows my brother and sister-in-law. I understand they're busy, but they live 45 minutes away. I don't have a car, but they don't even ask how my son is doing. Growing up, me and my brother were best friends, and I've messaged them about it, and they just ignore me. I honestly just want my 2-year-old to know his uncle. Thank you.
It's the wife's fault. And it's the wife's fault. The wife doesn't care. The wife is, what was it from, like, My Big Fat Greek Wedding? She's like, but the wife is the head of the snake or something. Like, whatever the wife wants is how, for the most part, unless you're like a super trad wife, that's how it goes. If I never called my cousins, my husband would ever be like, do you want to see your cousins? Should we arrange a play date with other children? Like, it's not, the husband is just like, oh my God, I love when she smothers me with her ass. Like, they've got some weird sexual thing. It's the wife. What you need to do is get a hold of his wife, because she's the one that sets the calendar. She's the one that sets the play days. She's the one that, like, controls his life. No man, for the most part, on his own, be like, how do I see a child that's not mine? Unless it's like dark web.
We get that question we get things along those lines a lot that I don't understand, where someone's like, someone else isn't interested in my children. It's like, yeah, of course they're not.
It's
like,
rough.
Just because you were interested in someone else's kid, no one else is, really. It's not reciprocal. It's not like you spent years with this kid, so now they have to see her. Maybe your kid's not good.
There's always that. You're saying, hey, I did all this stuff and I was a really good aunt. Why am I not getting it back? And
it's a brother. What's a brother going to do?
there is a weird thing in our society where it's like, oh my God, I'm an uncle, I'm an aunt. It's like, wow. I know people are like, how could you say that? It's like a tertiary relationship. You either need to call your brother and be like, this is breaking my heart, but the truth is it's the wife. You got to call that wife and be like, I would love to see you guys. Can we arrange something? And the husband will just show up. He'll just go. There's something with the wife. And I would really appreciate a follow-up. Thank you. There's something with that wife.
Can we please go to the alternative, which is that you always say, you should deal with your own family.
Yeah, but I feel like she has. I feel like she wouldn't be writing to us.
Your brother doesn't care.
Your brother doesn't care because the wife doesn't care. If the brother went to the wife and was like, I really want to see my niece, the wife would be like, okay, but it's not a priority to him, so it's not a priority to her. Right. So you need to make it a priority to her. And then if she doesn't, I'm just saying, if she does, hey, I'd love to see you. I'd love for my daughter to get to know whatever. If she doesn't help you with that, then you got to go to the brother. I'm just saying you can eliminate one by going to the other, but I would go to the wife first.
She has unreturned text. She's texting them and she's saying, hey, and they're not replying. It's like, don't hang out with them. Find
Did they
your
say
kid
that?
other
Did you say
friends.
that in the question?
Yeah, that she's texting.
Did anyone else remember Emily saying that?
What?
Withholding information,
I didn't.
gaslighting.
They were busy.
Like, I'm crazy with mom brain, shaming mothers?
I think it's very different when you read something, you intake more of it.
I didn't read all of it.
Right, so I read it. So all of you just listen.
What is happening? You got to read the whole question so they have all the facts.
The whole question?
No, but I just
read you.
That's.
I've messaged them about it and they just ignore me. I honestly just want my 2-year-old to know his uncle.
So here's what's happening. There's what's happening there. You message both. She messaged both of them.
Sounds like it.
I do believe you should handle the part of your family that you're blood related to. Yeah. I think because the brother isn't, the wife is getting the signal like, okay, well, if he doesn't care.
Right. Why should she care?
There's either a weird misunderstanding between you and the brother. There's also that. But usually women are the ones to be like, you should call your sister. Like, we're kind of like the homemakers and the peacemakers. So reach out to the wife because she will get it going.
Or she'll say, yeah, we don't want to hang out.
You'll know your answer by the way that wife, like I would call her and be like, hey, this Sunday, let's all go to the nude pool by our house. Yeah. You don't have a nude pool? No?
All right. It's time for a brand new segment.
You guys, it's time for a brand new segment. Now, this episode, thank you, is sponsored by Groundwork. It's not plural. It's Groundwork.
Don't say S.
Don't say S. Don't. Groundwork, organic coffee roasters who are kind enough to sponsor these shows. And so this is welcome to. I gotta get my paper.
Oh boy.
Here I go. Hold on. I gotta get this set up.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna give you guys an option. There's 4 options, and you have the first pick. We can either hear about thongs, easy friends, unfriending someone, or dinner with friends. Now, you don't know what it means. I'm just saying those are the topics. You're all gonna say thongs. I fucking knew it. Here we go. Okay. Yes, the requisite thong song. Welcome to our new segment we call Piping Hot Takes, brought to you by Groundwork Coffee Roasters. Here we go. The thongs are too tight. It's impossible to know if a thong is going to fit right. It's one garment that needs to feel loose but also super tight. And if it's too tight and it pinches your butthole, it really hurts. Also, if it suffocates your south mouth, then you're uncomfortable. And we're expected as women not to have a visible panty line, a campaign that was actually waged against women who showed their underwear. And thongs are so expensive, and they're always expensive, and they should be dirt cheap because it's fucking 2 millimeters worth of a garment. And just when the thong gets comfy, it gets stretched out. So while there's nothing worse than a tight thong, a loose thong dangling between your thighs makes you feel sloppy and untethered. I want an expandable thong, and I want it for fucking cheap. Thank you. They're so expensive. Like, yes, you could get a cheap one, but like, and it's not like they're being handmade. Like, you can get out of a bolt of fabric thousands of thongs. You get more thongs out of a bolt of fabric than you would a shirt.
Do you remember on Orange is the New Black, there was a whole season where the whole plot was that they were like making underwear?
Yeah. Not as well as you, but I do remember it. Okay. And I think we all agree. And also, it's impossible to size. Like, when you go on a website, there's like size guides, boyfriend fit, loose fit, husky fit. Thongs is just like, it's a medium. I wear extra large thongs from a company called Honeydew. And I'm not an extra large person, but to them, I'm extra large. That make sense. And then sometimes it's a small.
Your
But
take is continuing, and I don't think that's allowed.
you're right. The court recognizes that I'm over my time. I just think thong sizing needs to be updated, Your Honor.
Wow.
Maybe it's a part of getting older, but sometimes it feels like I look at younger kids and I'm terrified because I think they're not learning any important life skills, right? There are all these things in life that unless your parents take the time to show it to you, you kind of don't learn it or you learn it as you go. Like saving money. You want your kids to understand how money works and you want your kids to know how to save money and plan. Acorns Early makes it easy to teach kids healthy money habits that will stick with them for life. Acorns Early is the smart debit card and money app that grows kids' money skills as they grow up. And it starts simple. They have an in-app chores tracker, and you can teach your kids the value of working for $1. Then you can let your kids set up their own savings goals and start building healthy money habits early. And it gives them that extra sense of independence, financial freedom, and these are some good lessons, right? Plus, with Acorn Early spending limits and real-time spend notifications, parents always stay in control. I would have learned so many more financial lessons so much earlier had I had Acorns Early growing up. Ready to teach your kids the smart way to earn, save, and spend? Get your first month on us when you head to acornsearly.com/Eliza or download the Acorns Early app. That's 1 month free when you sign up at acornsearly.com/Eliza. Acorns Early Card is issued by Community Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, pursuant to a license by MasterCard International. Free trial for new subscribers only. Subscription fee starting from $5 per month unless canceled. Terms apply at acorns.com/early terms. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Summer is a time to relax. Summer is a time to take a vacation, to get away from your normal everyday stresses and stressors. A holiday is great, but it's not a long-term solution to stress. A great way to battle stress and to deal with the things that bother you every day, besides taking a vacation, is to have some therapy. And I think having therapy over your summer break helps to enhance the break that you're having, but also helps you to return to your real life as a better version of yourself. I have a therapist. I talk to my therapist once a week, and I know that when I get back from this break, which is not really a break because I'm still working, I'm going to be able to tackle all the challenges and stresses and relationships that bothered me last year, but better. I'm going to be a better, more well-rested version of myself. BetterHelp has an App Store rating of 4.9 out of 5 based on over 1.7 million client reviews, and they're the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Eliza. That's betterhelp.com/Eliza.
All right, we have another audience question from Kenya. Want to come up to the mic?
Step on up to our fashion platform.
The fashion platform.
Look at your little jacket.
Thank you.
It's cropped.
Thanks. I'm overly caffeinated. I gave my snack away, and so the coffee is like.
Where's the coffee from?
No S.
Groundwork or
The single
coffee
work.
roasters.
Yeah. What is your question, Kenya?
Oh, I'm gonna say it.
You are.
Oh.
I can if you want. I have it written.
You should
If
read
you want
it.
verbatim.
Yeah.
All
Do you
right,
want to
let's
just
do it.
stand
You
here while
can
she reads
give-
it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then I'll
she's gonna
add
give
like
context?
points.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll add context.
Didn't realize.
How
we were doing
do
the show
you
differently.
handle/navigate rejection over the last few years? I've been promoting that rejection can actually be a good thing. That's because it teaches us valuable lessons. I'm gonna let you plug yourself and just ask the question.
Sure.
Can you share an experience where you were told no or got rejected, but how it turned out for the better and how you're thankful for it now? And Eliza, you were very excited to answer this when you
Ooh.
read it.
Because the answer is no.
Oh.
The answer is it literally never stops hurting. But as Americans, we are programmed to be underdogs and be like, isn't this great? I'm eating shit. I'm just going to get better. When life kicks you down, nobody comes to pick you up. And you just have to like eat dirt until you like pull yourself up and then just kind of go back to that same mediocre level. So while a major network after 2 years did not pick up my pilot, I got to self-fund a web show today at 42. So there's that.
Now, I think Kenya, I think, is going to have the rebuttal on that.
Go on.
Yeah, so the question stems because you walked in on me earlier, finishing up my podcast, but it's called Thank You for Saying No. And we talk about how rejection can actually be a blessing.
Right.
And so while I completely agree with everything you said, I also wonder, as an attorney, I have to rebuttal you here.
You're an attorney?
I'm an attorney, I know.
Excuse me.
What kind of law? She's like podcast law.
No. I'm an environmental attorney.
Oh my God, what a saint.
Yes.
Whoa, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Whose side do you argue for?
No, I'm on the plaintiff side.
Okay.
Yeah.
She speaks for the trees.
But yeah, so it's a common theme, I think, across all industries, across all people, whether we end a relationship. And I've been following your comedy journey for so long, and it's very inspiring.
Thank
so
you.
I'm sure there's twists and there's turns, but it all led you to where you're at today. And
Right here.
Yeah, we're alive.
With me
I love
in
this
our
place.
PJs.
You know what? I think honestly, it's not even like it doesn't matter how many times you get hit, it's about how many times you get back up. But the more you keep doing things, the more people you gather your community and your audience. And there are people who do things for a long time and they have no platform and they have no point of view. And so it is about constantly building that. At least that's what my manager says when I'm like scream crying at her on the phone yesterday. She's here too. But at the end of the day, still getting the opportunities to do the things that you want and not have to ask for permission, to me, is always the goal. And to get to do that on a bigger and better scale. So didn't need a network to greenlight this.
Right, you built something.
I built something.
Rejected and you were like, I'm going to do my own thing.
We got all these people that drive in from Alhambra in their
put on
pajamas
PJs.
for the show, I don't know, but from all over.
Assume they're all from Alhambra.
That's incredible. I always think it's just a suburb of. Like, I don't think anyone like lives on Sunset.
No, none of you live on Sunset, right?
You do?
What?
Really? You got money. You got that old Hollywood money. You live on Sunset? You live here. You live above this. You own the building. That's different. You live, which part of Sunset? First of all, never give the address. Second of all,
I'll write down. What kind of?
you live in Encino in a nice house. That's where you live. And I know that because I shot a dating show in that neighborhood for 2 years.
Oh, excuse.
I did. And that's why I know. Never, Mom, never.
Man, I'm going to go ahead and pixelate your face for that one. So.
Yeah. She's like, right where the deli is. I'm the yellow house. No. Well, thank you for that positivity.
Thank you.
And thank you for being an environmental lawyer.
You're welcome.
Yeah. We need more of that. That's what I'm going to do when this all comes crashing down. I'm going to go to law school.
Go to law. I mean,
I'm
some
going to go to law
celebrities
school.
have pivoted. Kim Kardashian, the rest.
Did she go to law school? No. Okay. It was not an actual question. There are certain left brain people that very flippantly are like, I'm just going to go to law school.
Yeah.
In the way that I'd be like, yeah, I'm just going to do a weekend at the Improv. Like, some people could just go to law school and they're like, I just have a law degree, I don't use it. Like, that would break my brain.
Yeah.
Having to study that much.
Now, I want to make sure our PJ wearers that someone gets a prize.
Should we do a prize now?
I think we should do a prize now before we get into the rest.
Okay, well, we have to look at all the pajamas.
We have to look at everybody in a pajamas. Stand up. You're all in the front, none of you in the back. If you're in pajamas,
There's a guy, unless that's your normal look, but I think you're dressed. That's adorable. Well, should we vote?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's your. So, do you have your?
I do. Danielle, do you have one of my gifts? Sorry, and I don't mean to make you all stand.
I know, we're sorry, but
what's your name? Oh, there's a little lamb back there. Can you come up?
Yeah, we need everyone at the front.
Oh my God, maybe it's. I was gonna go leopard, but there's a lamb.
I know. We got custom. We got leopard. We got lamb. Oh.
But there is one boy who dressed up. No,
he just has checkered pants.
We need you. Otherwise, California thinks we're not diverse enough, and then we lose our funding, our state funding. I was gonna say the fast cheetah here on the front, but then you were a lamb. But I guess I can't give the lamb because technically that's not pajamas.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I think we're going to split.
She's like in full nighty. What?
Do you want to split? Because I might have a prize that the lamb will like.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Let's do the lamb and the cheetah. Why don't you guys come up here for a little fashion moment? She's like, I still love you.
You asked a question and we love you and appreciate you.
This is, oh my God, predator and prey together.
Right. There we go.
Together. And what is your name? Wait, we need the mic. Sorry.
I'm Rue.
Rue.
And I'm Naomi.
And Naomi. And together you are?
Rue and Naomi.
Sure. Rumi.
Okay.
Rooney.
Now, are you going to let them? I have options for prizes.
Okay, let's do it.
Here's what I have, and I just thought of it because, so you can have 2 posters, one of One Tree Hill, one of. You can have 2 calico critters, which is why I thought of you. Those little toys that are little cute animals. You can have 2 Blu-rays, or you can have a baseball cap
Blu-ray of
that is
what,
from
Emily?
the crew of The Vanishing. The Blu-rays are Demolition Man and something else.
No woman wants any
I
of
thought she meant like the calico critters because they're little animals and she's an animal.
Do
but
you,
but
Naomi?
but any of those are out of all the options. That sound the least bad.
That's so
Well,
nice.
you get one of
She's like, you
Eliza's.
can have the first pick of that garbage. Oh yeah, the gift goes to you. What of that treasure
What of that
trove?
Okay,
She'll
I'll
take
give
the
you some
little
animals.
Where is it?
Leah's got them. These are for you.
Let's get a close up on that. It's adorable. Oh, the mommy and the baby, who's a
I
different
really pictured it as
breed
like
of
I
animal.
have the perfect thing, and everybody's kind of like, no, I did right. She's dressed as a lamb. They got little outfits. She's dressed as an animal. They're dressed as a people.
I was like, no one.
Okay, what's your prize? What did you bring?
Real shit. Like I didn't like dig in like a dentist treasure chest.
You said it should be related to me.
I remember you go to the dentist. They're like, "Do you want a shovel or some dentures?" Danielle, do you have them? I have them also. Oh, okay, I'll give you a choice. Okay, can I have them? It's either a record, an actual record of Unveiled. It's a copy of my book Girl Logic. There's also a DVD. No, it's a CD.
I had Blu-rays, so excuse me.
It must. I think it's a CD of War Paint, and I don't know what the fourth one was.
The other book.
And my other book.
Book, vinyl, or DVD?
Whatever my
or
other
CD?
book was called.
Which book? New one or
You have
old
Girl
one?
Logic, which I would suggest gifting to if you have like a niece or something. And then there's All Things Aside, which is more for adults.
For Georgia.
Yeah, for Georgia.
Which one?
How
does
old's
she like?
Georgia? No.
She would have liked Georgia. Would have liked my prizes.
Georgia's advanced. Okay, you know what?
Which one, Ellie? You pick.
Mom doesn't want
Adult
either of them.
book.
We'll take
All
the
Things Aside.
we'll take a copy of All Things Aside here on Ask Eliza Anything. Do we have a Sharpie? Who should I'll sign it to you. Okay. We need a Sharpie.
I love you. I see you at the Hollywood Improv.
Thank you. I love that. A Sharpie. No, it's not with a pen.
We don't have
That's
a Sharpie.
such bush league. Someone's got to have a Sharpie. We'll get it signed. We'll get it sent to you. We're going to get you a Sharpie. Have a seat. Otherwise, it's weird. I forget that we have to let people have a seat. Otherwise, people are like, should we leave now?
I'm sorry.
Ruin
about my
Naomi,
prizes.
folks. Ruin Naomi. I'm going to sign a copy of my book, All Things Aside, with a Sharpie, like a goddamn pro, when we fly one in. Not using a
Excuse
pen.
me. Okay. Do you know your cobs?
Taste the top with the cobs. You're doing it right.
Okay.
Every day, you just take a bite, top of the cob.
My bottom of the cob floss companies. Here's the thing. I get, and it is for these reasons. What I need is the piece of plastic string in there. What I don't need is the full fucking refrigerator of plastic that it comes in. It brings no value. It does nothing. The kicker is like the natural, eco-friendly floss companies that come in paper or on a spool with a little metal thing to clip it. The floss is actually terrible. I have really tight teeth. I don't mean to brag, but it always snaps. So I get that the plastic is unavoidable, but there is absolutely zero reason it needs to come in this plastic Pez dispenser that goes in the ground and then that's it. And they don't change it because nobody cares. So my bottom of the cob is this plastic coffin of floss. And yeah, it's like, I'm just going to read it. It does nothing to enhance the product, and it's a full 30 grams of plastic that goes in the trash every few weeks. And the same with cosmetics that come with a little wand or a stick or a brush to like add value. I just want the fucking powder. And same with electronics that come with the USB cord. It's 2025. We all have an electronics museum in a junk drawer. You don't need this extra plastic. Why does my floss come in an OtterBox of protective plastic that doesn't do anything? What idiot is picking up their floss and thinking like, well, mine comes with a full ounce of protective armor. This is value. I'm so glad I went to Costco. I bought 50 of these at once.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Is it because I said Costco they turned on me? They're like,
Yeah,
it's
they love
value.
Costco. They pay their
It's too
people
much.
very well.
Look at that, all that plastic on that spear for that tiny little taut piece. You telling me you can't just wind it and plug it? So you have to buy the crappy eco-friendly floss and just use more of it.
Yeah.
At least it disintegrates or something.
I think your teeth are too pointy. It's like catching and cutting it.
It's just they're so tight.
Yeah.
That's why the one's crooked. They're like edging out that bottom one. They're like, Invisalign's no match for us. Get out of here.
All right, my bottom. I planned my trip poorly. Today I could have. I landed. I got here at like 12. I could have met Denise Richards. She's at a hotel in Burbank right now doing a convention just today only. And I couldn't get there in time as the Women of Sci-Fi Creation Entertainment Charity Convention. But I couldn't get there. She's right there, right down the road. And that was hard for me. Thank you. I didn't plan well. So.
Your hand's so clammy. Is this the most? I don't think I've ever touched your hand.
I know, that was very, when you reached a hand out, that's.
Look how white she is.
This is when Dr. Drew told me I had, Raynaud's or
What's
something.
that? What's that?
My little fingers are too cold versus the rest.
Can I just say, can I tell you what I think your fingers look like?
Yeah.
Are you close in on this?
Well, oh boy.
You know, you ever take the fry off of a chicken tender and you just have the chicken tender, but it's already cooked, so it's white?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a value basket right here.
Color. Yeah.
This is Raisin Cane's when you take that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Nice nail beds, though.
Thank you. I worked really hard on that. Anyway, I was so close but so far, and that was hard. But I came here instead. I didn't go to Burbank.
Thank you.
So a Marriott
Thank you.
in Burbank. But we have a bottom from the audience. We have
Denise
Emma.
Richards is so pretty.
I know. Emma, yes, excellent.
Yeah, come on,
Please,
she's dying to
we
do it.
want
Come on
you
up.
here.
And she's in her pajamas.
She dresses nice.
These are like White Lotus resort wear pajamas.
This was like pajamas, but make it fashion.
It is
Right.
fashion, yeah.
I was thinking. My bottom of the cob. First of all, are there any Pilates instructors in the room? Just want to get a gauge for the audience. I bet you are. I know you do a lot of Pilates. So I just started doing Pilates. It's like nice and relaxing. Sometimes guys go to Pilates, sometimes they don't. It's like a female dominated thing, but everyone's welcome, you know. Yeah. I got my husband to go. He's also here. Woo!
Oh.
He's pumped. Look at him. He's like, it's me.
You know what? He's very, very supportive.
Thank
Love
you.
him.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you like the show. You're having fun.
Oh, yeah, we're having a great time.
I totally buy it.
So
Awesome.
nice.
Good guy. He's a good guy.
Nice guy.
Okay, so my bottom of the cob is I was at Pilates. And part of Pilates is breathing, right? You want to like breathe while you brace when you do the hard stuff. So there's like, you can hear breathing. This guy sounded like a fucking grizzly bear when he was doing all of the moves. And it was like, not just while he's bracing, like you do like the core stuff, but he was like, I don't think I can like, I don't know. It's like,
do it. He's loving it. He's like, yeah.
And okay, I know Emily's on Reddit. Sorry, I've been on here for way too long. But
no,
you're fine. You're
so
good.
I posted on Reddit, on the Pilates subreddit, and I was like, okay, guys, this is really silly, and I complained about it. It was very polarizing.
Because they're like,
lots of people
breathe.
were like, yes, I fucking hate those people. And then there were like the instructors who were like, well, we really want to encourage the breathing and you need to make sure that it's a very accepting environment. So please keep those thoughts to yourself. I'm like, I didn't say anything to the guy, but I spent the entire class like, all right. So anyway, that's about my bottom of the cup.
Okay, this is not why we picked you, but tell Eliza what you put in to try to get picked.
I said that my husband and I were active duty military down in Oceanside, California.
And you lied?
No, I am. No, she is. They are. That's not why.
Thank you for your service.
But I knew Eliza
Thank you. Yes, I do, of course. Don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I don't want to keep you up
I
there.
am not endorsed. Nothing I said was endorsed by the Department of Defense. So
in the military, they love heavy breathing.
More military
Yes,
should be
they
doing
do.
Pilates. It's good for your core. You love core. Look at the arms. You love core.
Yeah, he's
you love
fit.
being shredded. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, and for your cob.
And for your cob. And I will say this.
I started Pilates because you post about it a lot, and I was like, I should try this.
Yes.
You love it? You're already so long.
I thank you. It's the pajamas.
You can't wear this unless you're long.
Right.
You can't. All right. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. But I will say, go ahead.
Yes.
I will say, what I don't like about the people weighing in, the instructors, there's always anything you say, there's always people that are like, hey, instructor here, it's actually not your job to foster an inclusive environment because it's not your studio, it's not your class. You're a student. You're not a teacher. Yeah. That's like telling like students at school, like it's your job to make it safe. It's like, no, it's the administrators.
Happened to me.
What?
They'd be like, well, this kid's not doing their work. You got to go sit with that kid and you finish your
They
work
shouldn't have put
already.
that on
I
you.
know, but I'm saying that happens.
I do love that you felt that responsibility. So I'm just saying, like, no, like, Brittany, like, it's on you to make sure that the class, and you be up top, be like, some of us have deviated septums, some of us, but I do a lot of Pilates, and I have never, like, audibly been like, ugh,
Yeah.
power. Like, I don't know. Maybe sit in the back of the class. I don't know.
Top of the cob, please.
Sure. Yeah, we may as well. My top of the cob is my dog waking up with, I just said my dog. She was like, yes.
Yes.
This little girl, and I don't know if we can get a close-up on her, who is always sleeping on the hardest of objects.
Right.
She gets up with me early, and I love it because I have to get up early often for work. You know, it's a flight or it's like a call time or something. It does not matter what time I get up. She's ready to rock. I get up, it's 4 a.m. I can barely see, and she's like, where are we going? I'm right there with you. Even if I can't sleep and I leave, she always comes out, and she's just right there. There's never, I'm too tired, I go back to bed. Like, if I've left the room, she's ready to rock, and she's right there by my side. She's in my little white shadow, and she's so loyal. I call her a loyalist, and she never smells. She never smells, and she never has bad dog breath. She's just this pleasant little white shadow that's just like, if you're up, I'm up too. But also sleeping.
I just want to interject. Guys, what if I had done on top of the cob about my cats? What would the reaction have been?
Doesn't
Would it
matter.
have
It's
been
different
positive?
for men and women are different, and cat lovers and dog lovers are different. And I so rarely get to be on the side with the power and eat it. I don't know.
All right. Well,
Also, there's no way that cat's like, I'm getting up too. I'd love to be inconvenienced.
they got up this morning. I got up at 6 a.m. and they got up because they wanted food, not because they liked me. So,
See?
you know.
This dog would follow me into a coffin. She'd be like, I guess it's just you and me.
We're done.
And I love it.
My top, I feel like, is not accurate anymore. When I wrote my top, I was like, wow, coming up with these prizes is really like self-reflection about who am I, what represents me, and I pulled these things together. Like, this is it. And everybody here was like, no, thank you. So that was my top of the cob, that self-reflection. And I guess, you know what, when you walk out in the back, you can see the hats on a table. The Blu-rays. I think you'll really, when you see the visual, it'll be different. But I guess my top of the cob was that self-reflection.
I love that you made that a top of the cob. And can I tell you something?
Yes.
I think you're great. I think you're one of the best people.
That tone of voice.
I
do.
No, the emphasis was on great. And
It was on I.
well, I didn't say it like I
Luckily,
think you're great.
this is recorded.
Yeah, you can review the
I'll
tape
clip this.
alone later.
Yeah.
I think there's no one like you, Emily Higgins.
Well, you wouldn't have flown me out otherwise.
That's right. Also, you have my passwords.
That's true. We have a top in the audience, Bo.
Yay! Right here, Bo.
We got all of our PJ friends up here, so thank you.
Pajamas.
Yes. We love you. Thank
We
you.
love it, Bo.
My top of the cob is when you're merging.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
I'm
She
sorry,
does
it's a
not.
Man. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
She just woke up. Go ahead.
When you're merging into another lane and someone in that lane is also merging into your lane. And so it's just a night. Every time it happens, I'm
Yes.
like, yeah, just
Wait,
a little switcheroo.
Seamless.
That's. Can
Yes.
you tell what word in his thing made me go? We have to pick him because he's going to be a delight. Did you hear his last word?
Something switcheroo.
Switcheroo. I was like, he's going to be a delight. He's going to be great on mine.
He knows it.
He
A
knows.
little switcheroo.
Can you look right in a camera and say switcheroo?
Switcheroo.
Switcheroo. Thank you, Bo.
Yes, thank you.
We love that. That actually literally happened to me this morning.
Yeah.
And I was all anxious I was late in getting over, and this person just popped right out, and they wanted my lane and I wanted theirs. And it just, you get very few like cohesive moments when you're in traffic in LA, and just we were just like, I needed something from you needed something from me. It's a fair trade.
Yeah.
Switcheroo.
That is the end of our show.
Folks, that is the end of our show. Please never hesitate to write in. Leave us your questions. What's the address? What's the email
Ask
address?
Eliza podcast at gmail.com. Go to the Instagram. You can click the email button. You can also see Eliza locally here. What other plugs?
can see me on tour.
Groundwork. There's more coffee outside.
Let's all go get coffee. Let's get coffee. Thank you, Groundwork.